Mike Gallaway with you at the Budweiser U.S. Hot Rod Association Tractor Pull Championships Modified Tractor Pull-Off here at the Silverdome. And it's going to be Dave Banner up first, Mike.
Sounds like the list of who's who in tractor pulling. You know, Banners, Engler, Arfon. You just named the top names in the United States in this sport.
Well, there is Dave Banner, Mr. Chevy. He's got 4 of them on there, 454 cubic inches each. And if you remember a little bit earlier, he literally could have driven it to the parking lot. Look at the concentration.
I think he's looking up on the big screen to see if his picture's up there.
Yeah, I think you are right. Saying, okay, the TV's ready, so I'm ready. Here we go.
Get everything on cue. Slack out of the chain, visor down. It's time to handle a few thousand horsepower.
Well, Mr. Banner just set the mark again.
Okay, they have what might be considered a small problem is the fact that they've gone the distance a second time.
So Dave Banner sets the mark, and everybody else who's going to join the second round of pull-off action will have to match him with a full pull as Mr. Chevy goes the distance. Now coming into view will be Tim Engler, and look at those 5 motors. Mission Impossible. He's our 3rd here in the pull-off.
Marty, would you call that a mess of motors? Kind of like a mess of fish. Is that a mess of motors?
I don't want to jinx anybody, but, you know, we've had so many parts flying off these things. If all 5 of these things let go at once, you would have a mess of motor.
That is very true.
I'll tell you what, we better talk quick, because once he puts all 5 into gear and goes, I can't even hear myself in the headset. Here we go. Unbelievable. Number 5 let go on the right side, and he still could have kept going. They ran out of track.
He blew a header off about 75 feet off the back upper engine. Headers are split into 2 places. He blew one of the headers off. There's where the header's missing from. Didn't seem to affect the performance. Ran out of track on the other end. But you see the pieces laying around. Let us hope that someone doesn't. There it is. I hope they don't run out and pick it up, because it will be warm, no doubt. Yeah, there you go. He thought about it, but he just didn't think very long about picking that up. But it wouldn't take very long to look at it.
Well, let's take another look at it. You can see, watch number 5, the one closest to Tim Engler.
Here's this driving style where you're setting the motor, setting the tire. Now watch the header. See it come loose right on the back. Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. It's just hanging there now, vibrating around, and it breaks loose right in this area. You see it come off, bounce around on it, and then the sled gets on top of it. Tim?
Notice the concentration. He never even worried about it. Just stayed
it was just
focused.
It was just something that, you know, that happened. Let's go on. And he did just that.
So Tim Engler in Mission Impossible has guaranteed us that we are going to have a second pull-off, as he now joins Dave Banner with full pulls here in round number 2, which will force round number 3. We could be here all night at this rate, the way these guys have shown the power.
They won't pull it out next time.
Yeah, maybe they will ask us to climb on board. A little extra weight. But I'll tell you right now, it's Art Arfons that you're looking at. That is daughter Dusty.
He's having trouble firing. There is a problem with it. He's waved Dusty off. Here's Tim. There's Tim, his son, coming up on the other side, checking things over, making sure Dad's okay.
I'll tell you what, this is a drama builder for the audience. Right. I mean, they normally, these guys, you know, the regular non-turbine powered machines, they hook up and they go. Well, it takes a little longer for Art Arfons, and boy, the crowd really comes to life when this machine comes up to full power.
Sure got quiet in this place with all the people here.
All
Strangely enough, it was the left motor that worked before. The right motor didn't. Now it's the right motor that's new. Now they're both in good shape. And here comes Art Arfon.
Can Arfons make it? 4,
Look
3,
out.
2, 1. Absolutely. We're going. Oh, what a display.
Look at the smoke. Look at the smoke coming off the tires. He went to the pavement, smoking the tires.
Brings back our days of drag racing.
Oh, yes.
Whoa, Art Arfons makes it 3 now.
Now, you talk about a smoke show. That's a smoke show.
Woo. We can tell you that our double pull-off is not going to materialize, and there is a specific reason why, Mike.
Well, what it all boils down to, Marty, is that this, as we've seen all night tonight, so many vehicles have destroyed themselves on this track in this competition. Art Arfon did have problems on the end. It looked like something in the throttle area. We have found out since then, Mr. Chevy, the banners, have also broken something in the drive line, so that drops 2 out. Tim Engler, as we saw earlier, snapped the header off, but he can still run. He still has plenty of motors, and the header does not affect his competition. So Tim Engler will become the official winner of tonight's competition with Mission Impossible.
So here's your final standings in the modified tractor division. Mission Impossible with Tim Engler, Art Arfons in Green Monster, and Dave Banner and Mr. Chevy.